Hello students, welcome to this class of fluid mechanics. As you know, we are currently studying the applications of Bernoulli's equation, right? In last class, we studied about Venturi meter and we have also done the numerical on based on Venturi meter. Okay, so now we will move further. In this class, we are going to discuss orifice meter. Okay, it is more or less the same like Venturi meter. There is a slight difference, however, we will discuss about that. Okay, so first of all, what is orifice meter? It is a device basically like Venturi meter. It is also a device used to measure flow rate. Okay, used to measure flow rate in a pipe. Used to measure flow rate in a pipe. Orifice meter. It is also based on Bernoulli's principle. Like Venturi meter, this is also based on Bernoulli's principle. Okay. So now how it's different from Venturi meter, you will see that it's quite similar to Venturi meter, but what's the difference? It is actually cheaper than Venturi meter. It is cheaper than Venturi meter. Fine. Basically it's cost less. Okay. It is easy to use. It is easy to use and maintain. Basically it is very simple device. Okay. Obviously if the purpose where you are using it, if it is very complex purpose or it's very important to us, we will prefer Venturi meter over orifice meter. However, in certain situations where you do not require many accurate readings or somewhat disturbance is okay, then we will use orifice meter. Okay, now obviously if it's easy and if it's cheaper than Venturi meter, it must have some drawbacks, right? Otherwise why will you use Venturi meter? There is no reason to use Venturi meter. Obviously it has some benefits with it. Okay, so what is the drawback of it? It has inefficient flow. It has inefficient flow. Why? Inefficient flow due to eddies formation. Due to eddies formation. Okay, there is a formation of eddies current. Why? Due to sudden contraction. Due to sudden restriction in flow. Due to sudden restriction in flow, there is eddies formation in case of orifice meter. However, that's not the case with Venturi meter. We will see, you will get the feel what I am saying here just a little bit later. Okay, this is just an introduction to orifice meter. So basically, what is orifice meter? First of all, I will give you a slide revision of Venturi meter. What was Venturi meter? Venturi meter had three parts, right? First was converging section, then there was a throat, then there was a diverging section, right? That was a Venturi meter. Okay, so it was basically a somewhat of length. It was some long device, Venturi meter. However, orifice, it is a sharp edged. What is orifice meter? It is a sharp edged flat circular plate. Okay, sharp edged flat circular plate, and this plate is concentric with pipe. Which pipe? The pipe in which you want to measure the flow rate. So this is basically a plate, okay, that is inserted in a pipeline in which you want to measure the flow rate. We will see how it works now. Okay, so basically I hope you understand what is orifice meter. Okay, so first of all, let's draw the diagram for orifice meter. Let's say this is my pipeline. Okay, let's say this is my pipeline in which fluid is flowing. So basically now I want to measure the flow rate. Let's say here my fluid is flowing in this direction and I want to measure flow rate in this pipeline. So what I will do, I will basically insert a plate like this here. right? This is a plate with a hole in the center. This is concentric with this pipeline. Okay, this is basically circular plate. Okay, this is a circular plate like this. If you see it side view, it will look like this. Yeah, right, it will look like this. Okay, so this is a plate that is inserted inside the pipeline with a hole on the center. Fine. So now, as the fluid pass from this orifice plate, right, the fluid is coming from here, fluid is coming like this, and there will be some this like flow here, right? The flow will pass through this hole. Fine. First of all, let's see what is the diameter of orifice plate. It is about 0.4 to 0.8 of the diameter of pipeline. Let's say this is my pipeline dia, capital D, and here is my dia D naught, dia of my orifice plate. That is about 0.4 to 0.8 times of my pipeline diameter. Okay, so now I need to find, like there we have taken 2 points, right? One was at throat and one was in the pipeline. So where will we measure the pressure? There is a certain definite guideline. The points where we measure the pressure are, one is sort of like this. Okay, this is basically a differential manometer that I am using here. Okay, so this distance is 0.5 d. Okay, 0.5 d, and this distance, this is 1.5 d. Basically 0.5 d distance on the right hand side of orifice plate and 1.5 d distance on the left side of orifice plate is taken to measure the pressure. These are the points at which we apply the Bernoulli's equation. Okay, first is my this point, the point on this line, and second is pointer on this line. On these two lines we will write the Bernoulli's equation. Okay, and we will calculate the flow rate similarly as we calculate in venturimeter. In venturimeter also we have taken 2 points, one at throat section and one was inside the pipeline, right? Here also we will take 2 points. One is about 0.5 d on the right hand side of orifice plate, and another point is about 1.5 d on the left hand side of orifice plate. Okay, so this is basically I'm showing differential manometer. Okay, I will not go into details of working of its working. Yeah, this is differential manometer, right? Let's say here it's mercury, let's say. Okay, so what's the flow rate here? As we have calculated in venturimeter, please refer to earlier lecture. Similarly, here flow rate will came out to be Q is equal to CD A naught. Its derivation is quite similar as we calculated in earlier class. Minus A into A naught square under root 2GH. Fine. Okay. Where A is the area of pipe and A naught area of orifice. Okay, fine. Now you know how H is calculated, as we have already discussed in our class of venturimeter. Similar is the process. Here CD is also coefficient of discharge. Here coefficient of discharge is different than venturimeter. Okay, so I hope you understand the concept of orifice meter. This is basically less efficient device than venturimeter. Obviously, for our critical instruments or for critical measurements, we will prefer venturimeter over the orifice meter always. But for uh, general measurements, we can use orifice meter. Obviously, here losses are more, and here more added formation. The flow will not be that smooth here, and the reading will also be not that correct as we can get in venturimeter. But yeah, for general purpose, we can use orifice meter. Okay, it was quite similar to actually venturimeter. There's a little bit difference. If you have any doubts, please ask me in comment section. We'll meet in next class. Bye bye.